Welcome to Yukon, North 61. Here's a rifle I haven't talked about much. It came about when I found up in Nunavut 1,200 rounds of 6.5 Rem Mag that somebody had bought at the co-op stores. Oh, I used to travel. Bunch of managers had bought the 6.5 Rem Mag ammo. I think they meant to get 6.5 by 55. Nobody bought it. So I bought it all at $5 a pop. And then I went out and bought a rifle. And then I shot over 1,200 rounds of ammo out of I still got a few factory rounds available, but I shot it so much I shut out the barrel. This is a 660, and I rebarreled it with a Packnor barrel because it started losing its accuracy. So this was a great gun. This gun taught me long range shooting. With the 20-inch barrel, it basically had 270 ballistics. Now it's got a 23-inch barrel in it. Oh, it's sighted in. With these 120 grain bullets, I shot all sorts of caribou. I've got a string of one-shot caribou kills with this rifle. I'm not going to tell you about it because you won't believe me. But it's a really good gun. So let's see how she is. Fantastic, but there's the Packnor barrel. That's factory ammo, 0.9, and I can get 0.6, 0.5 with 130 Accubons, a 78-28 or Reloader 22, or 140 Sierra boat tails and H4831. They're all shooting into 0.5, 0.6. Really good rifle and very fast velocities. I'm getting the same velocities out of the Nosler book. So the Nosler book talks about 3180 with 130 grain bullets, and I'm right in there. It talks about 3,300 feet per second with 120 grain bullets, and I'm right in there. So it is more than a 25-06. It's got a little more powder capacity and just slightly better expansion ratio of the 6.5. Really, it's really quite a caliber. But the 25-06 is lighter, and as you will see, the accuracy is astonishing. Remington 660, 23-inch Packnor barrel, 6.5 Rem Mag. And let's give her a go. .31-22. Woo! Give her a go. .22. Woo! See, it's a little more than even with factory ammo. It's a little more than the old 25-06. But in the same family. Oh, here it is. It did not even penetrate into the, yeah. That's similar to the 120 grain boat tail soft point. One of the problems with that rebarreled Remington is it's ballistically better with that 23-inch barrel, but I don't like shooting it as much. Because it's heavy. Well, I like shooting it, but I don't like carrying it. It's heavy. $29.90 with the 117 regular. See, it's 100 feet per second less than the 6.5 Rem Mag. And that holds through reloads 25-06, Forbes 24B. And there's the bullet. That's 117 grain American Whitetail Hornady bullet. And away we go. 2,700. Okay, so at over 3,100 feet per second, it didn't make it into the, it did not make it into the books at all, is this 120 grain, which has proven death on caribou. That was at about 31. This was at about 3,000, 117 grain. It just barely made it into the books, penetrated a little better. It was deadlier on the water jugs. It must have expanded very quickly. Where this seemed to hang on to its core for a longer time, and nice mushroom. And slowed down at 2,700. This 150 grain PowerPoint penetrated almost an inch a book. So much better penetration because it slowed down. These are slowed down by the time you get out to caribou, which is probably why these standard bullets work pretty well on caribou. But I also usually took a 125 grain partition, or right now I'm using 130 Accubons. They don't kill quite as fast, but they're more sure. And on this, I've got the 120 grain boat tail soft point, which is about the same kind of destruction. Very similar to this 117 Hornaday boat tail soft point. And so maybe I can be more sure to use that, although I do have 115 grain TSXs that penetrate like a son of a gun as this extra load. And boy, I don't think you need any other load, but do these expand that well past 300 yards is the question. I don't know the answer to that. I don't think the 308, as I've got it set up as a 400-yard rifle, I think I'm going to keep it at 300 or 350 yards. But it's all interesting. All right. Okay, there's two shots from the 308. I've got staples on those. There is a 3-shot group with that 25-06 at 425 yards. And that is under 2 inches. So, and that's a shot from way out there. The spear bullet. Oh my goodness. It is dust. Lost its core somewhere. So last week I tried that 120 grain boat tail soft point, and I thought it was too frangible. But now that I've compared it to the 120 grain Remington core locked out of the 6.5 Rem Mag and the 117 grain 25-06 boat tail soft point from Hornaday, both of those I have killed caribou with complete satisfaction. Tucked behind the shoulder, that fast expansion really kills those caribou, and the 120 grain boat tail soft point actually out-penetrated both of those bullets, and it lost its core. But I'm convinced that 150 yards out where the caribou are, that's going to be a great bullet. So I'm going to give it a go.